Dreamweavers Toastmaster Club. Before starting the meeting, I would like to mention 3 ground rules which we follow in our Toastmaster meeting. Please turn off your mobile phones and put them on silent mode. As Toastmaster, we don't talk about sex, religion, and politics. So please refrain from discussing these topics. Now, as the meetings are happening online because of this pandemic, so the ground rules can be as mentioned below. Please put yourself on mute if you are not speaking. Please turn off your video if you are stepping out of the meeting. As everybody in their life has a mission to achieve their goals, likewise, our Toastmasters Club also has a mission. The mission of our Toastmaster Club is to provide supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skill, resulting in a greater self-confidence and personal growth. With this, I announce the meeting is open and I hand over the stage to our President, TM Kabiruddin. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant Natams. It was a wonderful start. And as you all know that we will be soon having a Teachers' Day, which is actually celebrated in India. And I just wanted to ask you, who is your first teacher in life? Anyone?
Mother?
Yeah, mother is the first teacher. And which is your first school?
House?
Exactly. So it starts with your family. Your mother is the first teacher who actually takes you, nurtures you, give you all that teachings which you are currently following. You and me, whatever habits we follow, we learn from her. And teachers are the one who actually inhibits all that good things, even bad things, because if you don't find the right one, you take the bad learnings. But then with teachers, you have both the positive experience as also the learning. Once Mahatma Gandhi, who's our father of nation, he said, the best textbook for you is your teachers, who actually gives you in-depth knowledge, in-depth teachings, and also the learnings which you can take forward in life. With this, I would like to kickstart the meeting on the teachings what we get in every meeting in our Toastmasters. I learn from your speeches, you learn from my speeches and other speeches. And with this, let's start our journey. Let's start our meeting. Before that, I just wanted to ask VP Education, is there any changes in the agenda today?
Yes, unfortunately we don't have the evaluator for DTM Arich, so we are changing it with you. President Kabir will be evaluating DTM Arich.
Okay, so I would take a notion for the changes, and with this, I would like to introduce one of our best speaker, who's very humorous, who's funny, and he has already given us a lot of speeches, given us a lot of information about why flight, I don't recall. And he is none other than Toastmaster Syed, who will be our TMOD of the day. Toastmaster Syed, we would like to listen from you and take us forward throughout the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kabiruddin. It's a pleasure to have me here. Okay.
You can just mute in one of the system, please.
Okay. Is it okay, Kabiruddin?
I think you have mute both of them.
You are muted, Toastmaster Syed.
They're not audible.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Toastmaster Syed, I believe you are using two things. Just reduce the volume in one, and then you're muted again. You're muted. You're muted.
Guys, is it okay now? Can you hear
Yes.
me? Okay. Wonderful. So, tech moderator, can I have the screen sharing, please?
Yes, I think you have the access. Yes, please try.
No, can you grant me again? So anyways, so fellow Toastmasters, the topic and theme for today is for teachers. As we all know, tomorrow, the September 5th, is dedicated for Teachers' Day. It is actually the birthday of Dr. Radhakrishnan. He was the first vice president of my country, India. Can I have the screen sharing? I don't know. Now it's okay. So fellow Toastmasters, just hold on. I'm just logging to my screen. It happens sometimes we are like online ups and downs.
Technical issues.
So I'm back here. Okay, guys. So we are here. Can you see my screen, guys? Can you see anybody give me a thumbs up?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, then wonderful. Let me just start sharing and let's go right away with the presentation. So fellow Toastmasters, welcome again. Let's start it from the beginning. So we are here to give the thanks to all the teachers who have done everything to us. Like today, me, you, we all are here. It's only because of our teachers who have done such a thing for us. So my theme called 100% innocent my teacher. So why I call my teacher as an innocent teacher? Guys, teacher, they are like such a gold-hearted persons. Like they know we all are evil, maybe shaitan, whatever. They know each and everything of us, but still, they always try their best. They act themselves as an innocent and always take the place of our parents, elders, guardians, and try to make us a better person. So today here, we are here to give thanks to all those teachers who are dedicated their lives to the blackboard to make our life a whiteboard. So fellow Toastmasters, so why do we celebrate Teachers' Day? Teachers' Day, September 5th, it's tomorrow. It's the birth anniversary of Dr. Radhakrishnan. As I started, like he was the first vice president of India and the second president of India. One more thing, initially, a hidden truth, Dr. Radhakrishnan's father, he did not want Radhakrishnan to become a teacher. His father actually wanted him to be a priest. Alhamdulillah, things changed. He was not a priest. His father changed his mind and let him to go to a school. And here's what happened. Tomorrow, on his date of birth, Teachers' Day has been celebrated. We all know kindergarten, college, through all our life, we have been like, who are these teachers? Are those who have encouraged me, criticized me, and also punished. But at the end, without them, we could have never made it here. So going ahead with the Toastmasters journey, what was the best part that we loved in our school? Like, when your homework was incomplete and suddenly we come to know that the teacher is absent. So fellow Toastmasters, what would have you done that time? During my time, there was no mobile. So we just, take pencil, rubber, paper balls, up and down, still all those beautiful memories. But now, if teacher was absent, what would I have done today? I would have searched who is the most beautiful teacher in the world. And for my help, Google had given me some results also. So later, maybe I can share the details with you. Miss Ching Jia-wen is the most beautiful teacher in the world as of May 24, 2009. So going ahead with our normal meeting. So those all who are new to the meeting and what you call new to the procedures of the Toastmaster, I would like to introduce Toastmaster. Like Toastmaster has 5 sections. The first one is introduction by the president. The second section is the introduction of the role player, which we are here. The third one comes the prepared speeches. The fourth one, table topics. And the fifth one, awards and the ceremonies that need to be done. So coming to the first section, introducing our president, and thanks to the president, he has many roles today. One of the first role that he's taking is a timer. To you, President, as a timer, kindly introduce your roles to the club.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Yes, I would be taking the role of a timer for the prepared speeches. I would be actually showing 3 colors on your screens. I would request you to pin me. It would be first starting with green at 5 minutes, and then yellow at 6 and red at 7 minutes. You will also have additional 30 seconds for you to complete your speech. If you cross the 30 seconds extra, you will be disqualified. And for the evaluators, the timing is 2 to 3 minutes. So at 2 minutes, it would be green, 2.5 minutes yellow, and 3 minutes, it would be red, plus 30 seconds grace time. So this will be my role today as a timer. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day. I will be now changing the video of mine to timer. So I request everyone to pin it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kabiruddin. Time is something very important. Time just passes by. You remember those days, like, examination, 3 hours for a paper. We are just waiting like, ma'am, give me 1 minute, give me 2 minutes. And those days were like really, when we just try to remember those days, like those were terrifying, but a truly interesting days also. So the next role player, Miss Asil, she will be our counter for today's meeting. So Miss Toastmaster Asil, can you kindly tell the club the rules of the counter?
Yes, I am going to be your today's counter. My role is to catch the and and repeated words. I started to collect the notes by the start of the meeting. You will hear my report when you call me again.
Thank you, Toastmaster Asil. Coming to the word when I was in my English class, I as a student, I used to call my friends Da, Ra, Ray, come here, Da, go there. My English teacher asked me, do you know what does Da means? I said, no, ma'am. Da is the short form for darling. Guys? And Ra is what you call a name of a god in some of the, some I think so, some Egyptian or something. I still remember Da because it was darling. So going ahead with the next role player, Toastmaster Job will be our grammarian today. So Toastmaster Job, can you kindly unmute and explain the role of the grammarian?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Syed. As a grammarian of the day, my responsibility is to pay close attention to all the speakers. I'll be listening carefully to the language usage, and I'll take note of the improper languages, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, or thoughts said by the speakers. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce to you the word of the day. So the word of the day for today is gaiety. The word of the day for today is gaiety. The meaning of this word is the state or quality of being light-hearted or cheerful. An example of usage of the word of the day gaiety is a cheerful theme added to the gaiety of the occasion. Like we have a cheerful theme for today. So this adds to the gaiety of the occasion. So I would encourage everyone to use the word of the day, and I'll pin the word of the day in the chat. At the end of the report, at the end of the meeting, I'll provide you with the grammarian report. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Daniel. So, Toastmaster Daniel, gaiety, 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 gaiety. I told 5 times gaiety. It's gaiety to have all of you on this meeting. So going furthermore, so we have today our president Kabiruddin is what you call a saver. Today he's also a general evaluator. So Toastmaster Kabiruddin, can you come up again, please, and explain the roles of the general evaluator? It's gaiety to have you as our president.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day again. Yes, it's good to take many responsibilities because then you will be accountable for your results. So how I can be accountable is that I would assess the meeting, how it is going based on the timings and order and agenda. Are we following it or not? At the end of the meeting, I would be giving a complete feedback on how was the session. Was it good? Were there certain improvements which can be done? And how was the evaluation happen? So the complete meeting, I would be looking into it and giving a complete feedback when you call me again for the evaluation. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kabiruddin. It's good that we have you as our saver for the day. Going furthermore, prepared speeches. So why are we all here? We are here to develop ourselves, become a better speaker, remove all the bad things, the bad, what you call, make ourselves a better speaker in front of the state. So in this journey of becoming speakers, prepared speeches is one of the main thing in Toastmasters. Going further, we have the first evaluator for today is Toastmaster Mustafa. He will be evaluating the speaker, Toastmaster Prakash. So I asking Toastmaster Mustafa to kindly unmute yourself and explain the roles, your role and the title of Toastmaster Prakash. To you, Toastmaster Mustafa.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay, thank you, TMOD. Good evening, everybody. Today, my target speaker will be Toastmaster Prakash, who has delivered a wonderful icebreaker speak a few weeks back. Now, today, he's embarking on the pathway presentation mastery level 1 project 2, and his speech title is Smart Travelers. So I would like to request everybody of you to fasten your seat belts and get ready to be the smart travelers. All the best, TM Prakash. Over to you, teacher of the day.
We have in here our dashing Toastmaster Prakash. So Toastmaster Prakash, hope you're ready.
Thank you, Toastmaster. First of all, I would like to ask everyone, am I audible clearly?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
audible, loud and clear.
All right, thank you very much. One destination, never a place, but a way of saying things. This is quoted by Henry Miller, a famous American writer. Now, raise your hands if you like traveling. No one likes? Oh yeah, I can see some hands raised up. Okay, yes, thank you. Yes, we all like traveling to different places and going to an adventure. But what makes traveling more fun and less chaotic? Good afternoon, good evening, Toastmaster and fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guest. I'm Prakash and I'm here to talk about an important topic, traveling. It's lovely, right? At least at this time. As I said before, we all love traveling. We all love going on an adventure, sometimes alone or sometimes with our family, or even sometimes with our close friends, right? You know what I mean, close friends. Okay. Imagine you are in a warm, where, Goa beach with a coconut water in one hand, in your right hand. Or one evening, you are in Darjeeling, the queen of the hill, or a misty mountain with lots of moist green, and it's such a lovely place. If you're visiting and visiting during winter, the atmosphere is completely different, and you're having a good sip of coffee. You're observing with a sip of not coffee. Darjeeling is popular for tea, so you are having a good sip of tea. You are observing ice-covered mountains with so much love. Not a care in the world, just enjoying your vacation. Such a nice feeling. But what if you are driving to a Goa beach and suddenly your tire goes flat? Or when you reach the beach after hours of driving, you find out the Goa beach is closed. Or all the hotels are fully booked in Darjeeling. It's a nightmare. Not a great vacation. These type of things can ruin the whole vacation mood. Now, let me tell you a story what happened recently with me. It happened recently, just another Saturday. Last week, I and my family went to a museum, a recently opened museum, which is in Maidan Hawali. The museum is so huge. It's very big and well managed. We saw fossils of ancient animals, huge skeleton of dinosaurs, robots, AI things, fast cars, and whatnot. Next day, I was searching something about the museum when I found out there was a big aquarium in the basement part of the museum. See, this is what happened. We had missed the chance to see the best part of the museum. We just see on the photos and we see it only in some videos. We went there, but we missed out. Now, was it a bad luck? What do you think? It was a bad luck. Maybe. But let's ask a question I asked in the beginning of the speech. That is, what makes a traveling more fun and less chaotic? Any guess? Yes, you're right. It's a planning. Yes, planning is really important while traveling or visiting a new place. This is what I missed. That day, it was my day off, so I told my kids and my family, let's go and have fun there. A vacation without a proper plan is doomed to be ruined. Traveling or visiting new place is unpredictable. You need a path where you can walk on. Walking into an unknown path will result you in falling on your head, which will ruin your mood, right? Same logic can be applied to for traveling. If not planned properly in advance, your vacation can be turned into a nightmare, which will ruin your vacation mood, which ruin your entire, things that you have in your mind, in your heart. It will also leave a bad impression on your memory about the place you are visiting. So, how can we solve this? This is normal issues. These things can happen to anyone. Even I know what's the importance of plan, but I missed out. It happened with me, and it happened many times before. So how can we solve it? Here are some of the things that we can do before we travel. Make sure you have all your important documents you need. And before that, the most important part, research about the place. Go to the YouTube, go to the Google, which is much convenient for us at this time. Get some, results from search engines. So you'll have one proper idea, one picture in your mind. Make sure you have all your important documents you need, like passport, civil IDs in Kuwait, and vaccination card. Research about the place, search for the best time to visit, famous place of the place, food, and very important things to avoid. If traveling in a car, make sure you have extra fuel, tire, tools, and extra money. That's very important. And at present, vaccination certificate is very important. Last but not the least, it is good idea to remember the emergency number of the country you are visiting. We all love traveling, even though we're not able to travel due to pandemic. It looks like things are getting back to normal now. Traveling and visiting new places might be scary for some, but if well prepared, will result in a vacation being more fun and less chaotic. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prakash. Traveling is one of the, what you call, the best thing that we all need now. So I would request everyone to take 1 minute of time and share your comments in the chat section. Okay, the second speaker for today is Toastmaster Hussain. To evaluate Toastmaster Hussain, Toastmaster Murtaza will do his evaluation. I would request Toastmaster Murtaza to kindly explain the pathways, roles, objectives, and the title of the speech. To you, Toastmaster Murtaza.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Today, my target speaker, Toastmaster Hussain, will be embarking on his journey, Level 1, Project 2, Pathways Presentation Mastery. Purpose of his today's speech is to incorporate feedbacks received in his previous speeches. Title of his speech is WTF, Where's the Food? I wish him all the very best. Over to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Murtaza. So here comes another dynamic speaker from the Dreamweavers Club, Toastmaster Hussain. So to you, Toastmaster Hussain, the stage is yours.
Sorry. Am I audible? All right. So do we have foodies in the house tonight? Make some noise.
Yay!
Unmute yourself. Mute yourself.
Yeah.
Only one foodie.
Yay!
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's the energy I'm talking about. So there are two types of people in this world. One who eat to live, and another who live to eat. And I totally fall in that category. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I totally love eating food so much that when I wake up, the first thing I say is, WTF, where's the food? When I'm having my breakfast, I'm thinking about my lunch. And when I'm having my lunch, I'm thinking about my dinner. But to keep eating, you must be healthy too. So I decided to join a gym. On the very first day itself, I burned a massive 50 calories. To celebrate this achievement, I went to a sweets shop and ate 200 calories worth of sweets the same day. Imagine. So when I'm sad, depressed, or bored, I eat a lot of chocolates and sweets and fast food to make myself calm and feel better. But when I'm happy, delighted, and relaxed, I eat fast foods and chocolates to reward myself for all the hard work I have done. Irrespective of my mood, food is always on my mind because good food is good mood. Food is the greatest bond. As a child, you must have received rewards in the form of food every now and then. Your mom must have cooked you favorite dishes. Your dad must have given you chocolates. Your friends must have given you treat. When you went for a date for the first time, I hope every one of you at least went once. Okay, all the cameras are off. Okay. So you must have gone to a restaurant with a romantic theme, low lights, candles, music, and delicious food. Love is in the air. Love is in the food. Whenever you give food to a hungry or a poor people, you can see a lot of love coming your way. So let me share you my story of food. 7 years ago, I joined Gulf Engineering Company to replace a terminated accountant. The worst part, even my finance manager was terminated. As a newbie, if I had some doubts, I would ask that accountant, hey bro, can you help me with this? And he would be like, I don't know, go ask the manager. Okay. So I went to the manager and he would be like, I'm really busy. Go to the CFO, ask him, don't ask me. Okay. And when I went to the CFO was like, I have much more important things to do here. I'm not sitting here to clear your petty doubts. Go ask that accountant. Don't come to me for these small things. I was stuck in this never-ending cycle. So one day I decided to call KFC and I ordered a party meal bucket. During the lunch break, when the colleagues came to the cafeteria, there I was standing with a KFC bucket, The aroma of that crispy fried chicken spread in the whole cafeteria. I called my colleagues, please come. These chickens are for you. Feast upon them. And there was gaiety added to this occasion. And needless to say, all of them were really happy. And they trained me so well that till day I'm in the same company. So if you are new to a job or a society, get some food for your colleagues and neighbors, and you will instantly get new friends. Your eating habits can tell a lot about your personality as well. Do we have some fast eaters here? Only, oh wow, okay. Area director. Oh, all of them. Nice. Okay. So fast eaters are goal oriented, always take responsibility, and really good at multitasking. The qualities which every boss likes. Whereas the slow eaters, they are always in their comfort zone. No hurry whatsoever and always living in the present. According to Mark David, who found the Institute for Psychology of Eating, food is the gift from heaven. It is pleasurable, it is amazing, delicious. Eating food can make you feel better. Making nourishing food, eating nourishing food, feeding to others, celebrating with others. If that is not love, what love is? So we cannot escape from the beautiful reality that food is love and love is food. Food gives us a lot of memories. So count the memories, not the calories. Back to you, teacher of the day, Syed.
Toastmaster, I'm looking for KFC from you also. I'm just waiting when the live sessions will be go on, offline meetings. A KFC bucket is on you.
I have
fellow
Pringles
Toastmasters,
for you for the time being.
okay, that's fine. Okay, so fellow Toastmasters, take a minute of yours to kindly feedback Toastmaster Hussein. Give your feedbacks in the chat session.
DTM Mareej has some veggies, huh?
I'm on diet, not like him.
Job, even I heard DTM Marriage always brings cookies during offline. So I'm just waiting.
No chocolate, no cookies, only vegetables.
Okay, fellow Toastmasters, going ahead with our third speaker for today. He is none other than our VP Education, Job Daniel. Energetic. He's also also a colleague of mine. So I would like to thank him also for like today the wonderful slides that you're being seen here. It's what you call the root is here. The root belongs to him. I have just done some editing. So today to evaluate this talented personality from the Dreamweavers, we have Toastmaster Asil. So Toastmaster Asil, kindly unmute yourself and come on stage, please.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. I, Toastmaster SE, will evaluate my target speaker, Toastmaster Job Daniel, who's doing Pathway Persuasive Influence Level 2, Project 3. The purpose of his project is for him to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. Not only that, he has to share some aspect of the previous experience when he was a student with his mentor. Timer P, please note he has 5 to 7 minutes. His title is My Mentor, My Hero. My Mentor, My Hero. Good luck.
So Toastmaster Job Daniel, you are not less than a hero to us. So let us see what you have to tell about your mentor. The stage is yours. To you, Toastmaster Job Daniel.
Can you please disable the screen sharing? Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, for the wonderful introduction. When someone talks about their hero, what is the first thing that comes in your mind? Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I will tell you what comes in my mind. We are living in this era of media mayhem and marketing gimmicks. There's a huge media revolution where they portray mainly two types of hero. And those heroes are pushed into our minds through these mediums. The first type of heroes are from the movies. We all might have heard of the famous Indian movie star Shah Rukh Khan, Kiran. He's one of the most popular actor in Indian film industry, often referred as King Khan and Badshah. And the second type of hero are the superheroes from the fictional movies. I have one of them, like Spider-Man, Superman. These action heroes have superpowers and are ready to save humans from all disaster. Do you have a similar concept of hero in your mind? Might be not at this stage of the life where we all are burdened and we really don't know if heroes can save us from our daily chaos and stressful life that we're dealing. For me, my heroes changed at every stage of life. When I was a kid, I consider Popeye as a hero, as he always used to eat spinach and become strong. You might have heard the song Popeye the Sailor Man. In my teenage, my sports teacher, Sharad Pawar, he was my hero. He was an excellent shot put player. During my college days, again, Shah Rukh Khan was my hero, as you all know the reason for it. Soon after getting married, my father was my hero. I was learning from him how to skillfully manage the marriage life and work life. Then there was a phase in my life when I realized that I reached the pre-mid crisis life between 35 and 40. When you don't consider anyone as a hero, you yourself are a hero in the life, as you're married and I have two kids. But soon I was bored and I reacted like it was too stagnant and there was no real action in my life. One day, Toastmaster Varghese, who is also a good friend of mine, told me about Toastmasters and invited me to Dreamweavers Toastmaster Club. I came as a guest and then later on joined the club. Soon after joining, I was assigned a mentor, Toastmaster Alan. I'm sure no one of you in this club are not aware of Toastmaster Alan. At this point, I didn't know exactly what a mentor would do to me. He helped me personally to grow. He helped me in many ways from writing my speeches to delivering my speeches. We had many one-on-one sessions and using Toastmaster mentoring program, it allowed me to see all my blind spots. I received so much guidance from my mentor. Today, I mark my 7th prepared speech. It is said, the best way to teach is from your mentor. I was able to deliver all my prepared speech with utmost confidence. And it is said, when you are getting, when a mentor is teaching you, you have to pass it on to the others. You have to share the knowledge to the others. And I am trying to follow the same in my Toastmasters life. I have received it and still receiving it from Toastmaster Alan and trying to follow it, give it to the next level. And today, when I Googled the definition of a hero, it says a person who is admired or idolized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. To my surprise, I see all these qualities are in my mentor, Toastmaster Alan. So I'd like to declare that Toastmaster Alan is my mentor and my new hero. I would like to end this speech with a quote. Getting a mentor is shortcut to a success. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
What speech and memories, Toastmaster Jab Daniel. You reminded of Alan Paul. Like, he's a mentor to me also in most of the, what you call, in my new days, like giving me a personal call, all that stuff. And he's the Shah Rukh Khan of Dream Viewers. Okay. To all the members, kindly take 1 minute of yours and give feedback to Toastmaster Job Daniel in the chat. So back to action. So today, our fourth and the final speaker for today is none other than DTM Arij. She's pretty. She used to give chocolates earlier, but we can adjust with veggies now. No issues. So to evaluate her, Area Director Siraj will be her evaluator for today. I would request Toastmaster Siraj to kindly unmute yourself and explain the roles and the title for Arij. Toastmaster Siraj, we cannot hear you. Can you kindly unmute yourself, please?
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests. I will be evaluating Toastmaster DTM Arij Jafar. This is her, she's embarking her persuasive influence, level 1 icebreaker speech. The speech title is Arij 2000. The timings are 4 to 6 minutes. The purpose of the speech is the member to introduce herself to the club and learn the basic structure of public speaking. I'll repeat it again. The member to introduce herself to the club and learn the basic structure of public speaking. I'll repeat, Toastmaster Arij, the speech title is Arij 2000. Over to you, TMOD.
Can I ask everyone to open their cameras before I start? Sorry, Toastmaster of the day. I want to see your faces. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yes, back to you.
So I'm here, Toastmaster Arij. Arij 2000. So 21 years ago, Arij? Okay, what's hidden there? To you, Toastmaster Arij, you're pretty as always and you were loud and clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, has anyone ever tried to sell you? Not sell you something, I mean sell you. Market you as a product. you feel like you're kind of a fruits or an iPhone or a discounted pair of shoes. Well, this is what I have to go through my whole life with my mom. Toastmaster of the day, honored members and guests. My mom, she's the sweetest person of earth. I love her so much and appreciate her. But she always tries to set me up for marriage. Every day, when I go to my office, we go through the same routine, and she made me change. Wear high heels. Fine. And put on some lipsticks. Yes, the dark one. And take all of those rings so nobody will get the wrong idea. And you know what? Lose some weight. What? Like now? Yes, yes. Go run around the house for a few minutes and then go to your office. Run around the house. I'm sure guys will like that. You should see her when she is with her friends here when the publicity campaign starts, and she sounds like an ad from a TV. Is your son sick of being alone? Do you want someone to wash and iron his clothes? Are you fed up from cooking for him every day? Well, look no further. Here comes Arish 2000. She keeps on saying, get now Arish 2000 with money back guarantee. Terms and condition applies. Mom, wait, there's more. Let me tell you the features of Arish 2000. Mom, what features? First of all, I'm a human being. Let's hear what kind of features. Huh? I'm interested. Arish, she is shopping resistance, money resistance, water resistance. Water? Well, I have to add some features. That day, I went with her to the mall, and suddenly she had a smile in her face as if she saw $1 million. And she grabbed me from my hand, and I found myself in front of a mirror. She was holding a lipstick in her hand. Mom, what's going on? Shh, you look so pale. Let me fix you. She grabbed me again from my hand, and I found myself in front of one of the employees. Not again. You know, her voice had changed. It became softer and tender. You know, my daughter, she always buys new stuff for her house, but she's not married yet. She is lovable and careable, and she loves kids. Do you want kids? How many kids do you want? 5, 10, 20? She can carry as much kids as you want. Mom, come, please. Where do you expect me to get rid of those 20 kids? In a hospital or in a box under the chair? Thank God the man was already married. Do you think this will stop my mom? She says, you know, in Islam, you can marry more than one wife. Did I told you about the money back guarantee? And when we go to weddings, it's a whole new story. You know, in weddings, we all go for the same reason. To eat from the lovely buffet, right? I'm sure that Toastmaster Syed will love to do that, right? And Hussein as well. So I always, as usual, go to the wedding with the plate, waiting in the line to eat from the buffet. And then my mom, she gave me that look. You know, that look means 1,000 words. It means, don't you even dare to go next to that steak. She just wants me to lose weight. In the end of the wedding, she go through the tables and pass by her business card and say something like, I'm looking forward to make business with you. I'm just afraid
to end up in an auction where my mom is running the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we will start with Arish 2000, and it is 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. Did I hear 6,000? Yes, 6,000, 6,000 to the man over there. 7,000, 7,000. Going once, going twice. Sold! For the 95 years old man, he's dead. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Toastmaster Arij, it was, something similar happened to boys also, Toastmaster Arij. We all the same. My mom also, when she used to take me to the weddings, I was just behind food. She used to push me around all those aunties. I'm just like shying with my head down and just look your head up. You're not a girl. We all are the same when this topic comes. So, fellow Toastmasters, kindly take 1 minute of yours and your feedback in the chat section for DTM Arij. So, fellow Toastmasters, I believe we are 1 minute of thing is here. So we have successfully completed the second thing. Now going to the third and the most interesting stage, that's called the table topics. Table topics are always a challenging, and it's like a first fire round. You have seen our celebrities asking a question and giving a rapid answer. It's really interesting because if you just ask a tricky question, what's there in your heart that comes out. To do this session, it's none other than Toastmaster Jiju, a young, new, dynamic Toastmaster who will be conducting the table topic for today. So, Toastmaster Jiju, are you available?
Yes.
With all those fantastic questions?
Yes,
what do
I'm
we
here.
have here? So, Toastmaster Jiju, the table is yours. Blow up the show. To you, Toastmaster Jiju.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guest, most welcome to the most exciting and challenging part of the Toastmaster meeting, the table topics. Are you all ready for this?
Yeah, we're ready.
Table topics, it's testing your impromptu skills and the ability to think on your feet. It also gives those who do not have a speaking role during the meeting to speak up. Let me welcome our timer to let us know about the timing rules for this table topics.
Thank you, Table Topic Master Jiju. Yes, for the table topics, what we have is, we have for one of the per speaker, the minimum time is 1 minute where I'll be displaying green. And then for 1.5 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, it would be yellow. And then the maximum time is 2 minutes. After which we will have 30 seconds and then disqualification. So I would request you all to pin the timer. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, TM. See, in today's meeting, we have only limited people, actually around 12 Toastmasters are here. For the table topics, I have prepared 10 topics. It's for the convenience. I have written by hand and folded it here. You can choose the numbers as you wish, actually. So everybody is encouraged to use the word of the day, gaiety, and the table topics is mostly aligned to the theme of today's meeting, teachers, education, school, in that way, actually. So who is going to be the first volunteer? May I know who is this?
President
Can
has
you
raised
just
his
help me?
hand, so you can go with Toastmaster, our president.
All right. So, Mr. President, which number you would like to choose? I have from 1 to 10.
I'll go with 2.
2. Your topic is experience is the best teacher. I repeat, experience is the best teacher. Here you go.
It's a wonderful topic which you have given me. Experience is the best teacher. You were once we all were kids, and then when we were kids, we just took a spoon of hot Maggi noodles, put it in our mouth, and that actually burned our tongue. That is experience which you get it, that you should never eat hot food, just cool it down a bit and do it. So that learning which everyone gets out of it is from the experience. And the second thing, you have done something mischievous. So you get hit by your mom or dad or some punishment. So both ways, a positive and negative experience, which actually make your attitude go in further way that you don't do these mischievous. And that also follows that you actually guide your kids not to do the same. So I agree to your point that experience is the best teacher. For me, it happened with the Maggi noodles. I burnt my tongue and I never ate, even still now, I don't eat hot food. So back to you, table topic master. The time is 1 minute, 10 seconds. Okay.
Thank you, Kabiruddin. It was a wonderful part from your side. Next, who is going to be the volunteer? Today.
Just a second. Jijo, just 1 minute. Timer, I would just want to know during the last session, the speakers, whether all the 4 speakers have qualified, so we can run the poll in the back end and get ready for the thing.
As a timer, I would say Toastmaster Prakash, he had actually crossed 6 minutes. His time was 7 minutes, 36 seconds. Toastmaster Hussein, 6 minutes, 2 seconds. Job Daniel, 6 minutes, 5 seconds. And DTM Arij, 6 minutes, 50 seconds. But as a president, I would allow that 6 minutes grace period to Toastmaster Prakash because he's taken the speech. So all are qualified.
Thank you. Thank you. And thanks for bearing me also, table topic master. Back to you.
Thank you. So today, so the next, who is going to volunteer? Today, everybody will get a chance, actually. We only have limited numbers. So who is going to take the next chance?
Murtaza is shaking his hand very fast. I think so we can go with Murtaza.
Murtaza.
I'm just joking because Hussein is Mustafa is doing, so I'm just shaking fast.
So anyway, TM Mustafa, which one you would like to choose?
Okay, Mustafa or Murtaza?
No, Murtaza.
Okay, then we will go to Mustafa.
With the energy.
So TM Mustafa, please.
Mustafa, you go, no problem. You go.
No, you got it. It's okay.
It's Murtaza. Murtaza.
Yeah, okay. Number 10 for the love of Tendulkar. Number 10.
Number 10. So here it's for you.
Yeah.
What would you study if you are sent back to college or school again? I repeat, what would you study if you are sent back to your college or school again?
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Dear friends, you are all having amazing time and enjoying this meeting. Well, today my topic is what will I study if I go back to school? I have a very interesting thing to tell you. Not what will I study, but what will I not study if I go back to school. I often complain and I often speak to my friends and family about the maths. Maths till my 10th grade used to be my favorite subject. I used to excel in maths. My marks were really good and it was always in distinction, plus 85, plus 90s. But one blunder, I would call it blunder, what I did was taking commerce and maths together in my 11th standard. Being a commerce student, I took maths. And for my 11th and 12th grade, I studied maths. Well, that time, it was very difficult for me to understand. But later on in my life, at this point, I realized the maths which I studied in my 11th and 12th grade was scientific maths. It has nothing to do with my field of studies. It's not useful for me. I am sure Mustafa is also agreeing with me. So yes, Hussein Shabir also, math student. Sam Pinch, guys. Syed also. So yes, I would like to tell today and to all the students, commerce students, that unless if you have concrete plan or if you know where you are going and where you are embarking your journey, please double think about taking a decision. If needed, go for counseling. Talk to your seniors, talk to your family, your friends, that what you want to do. And until and unless you are very clear about your goal, do not take maths. I request that do not take maths if you are a commerce student. Being said that, over to you, table topic master, Jijo.
Thank you, TM Mutrasa. It was a wonderful insight from you, and we take that advances. So next, who is going to volunteer next?
Toastmaster Asil has raised her hand. Thank you.
Yes, please. TM Asil, which number you would like to take?
Okay, I'll go with number 7.
Number 7. So this is 7 for you. Share a few things about your unforgettable teacher. I repeat, share a few things about your unforgettable teacher.
It wasn't for short time, I'd give you a long list of many unforgettable teachers. I feel like this meeting is almost about me because I am a future teacher. Hopefully I will find an opportunity here in Cairo. Where do I begin? There's a kindergarten teacher. I wish I could remember her name, but she is unforgettable. And there's this Arabic teacher who was really strict about this whole Arabic thing, that I need to teach my Arabic, watching Arabic shows, reading Arabic stuff. You get my point. Unforgettable teacher, what else? It's a very long list, so I am trying to see which one should I choose from the list. Miss Tujan, who was science and math teacher in my high school. She really saw me as a really good example to my classmate. So if it wasn't for long list, I'd talk more. But right now, that's all I could tell you for now. I really need to memorize my list for next time. Back to you, Toastmaster, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, TM Asil. And it was nice to hear from you about your teacher who taught you in your kindergarten. Now, who is going to volunteer next?
Mustafa.
Mustafa. TM Mustafa, which number you would like to check?
Yes. Today is 9, so I'll choose 9.
9. This is 9. Yes. I hope you are not a teacher actually. Yeah. Why you did not become a teacher?
Sorry?
Why you did not become a teacher? Why you choose this profession? Why you did not become a teacher?
That is a very good topic. Why I did not become a teacher? The very obvious answer is because I was a student and I know how students are. So I will never take the risk to become a teacher myself because I have seen how we are troubling them, and we do not want to take it. We only just want to give it to the teachers, and it requires a great level of patience, which, of course, I will never have to be a teacher. It requires a great dedication and patience to become a teacher, because apart from the knowledge itself, because the knowledge is also very high, and even if you have that knowledge, it requires certain amount of talent to convey it to the student, and I think all of this quality I'm lacking. So anyways, I will never become a teacher. I might try to teach somebody or train someone, but becoming a professional teacher is completely out of my league. So I never even thought about it, and I will never ever think about it. I would, the teaching experience is very difficult and it requires patience. So I don't have that patience. Thank you.
Thank you, TM Mustafa, for your insight. Now, the next, who is going to volunteer actually? Raise the hands.
Let's have our area director, Mohammed Siraj.
Mohammed Shiraz. TM Shiraz, which number you would like to choose?
Dying, Allah. Hassan, you're making me laugh. He's like, and no one is picking him. Haram. Let's hear it from Hassan and then Shiraz.
It's been 6 weeks, 10 weeks. I'm begging to go for table topics, please.
So we
I
give
think
you
Shiraz
permission
is
now.
not
Go ahead.
there. Let's go with Hussein. Shiraz is here. Okay.
Let's go with the
Oh,
Mohammed Shiraz and
okay,
then
okay. Let the area director go first. Okay.
TM Shiraz, are you there?
I think we cannot listen to him. We cannot listen to you, Shiraz.
I believe you are on mute, area director Shiraz.
Hello. Okay, let's go. Let's go to him later actually. Who else is there?
Toastmaster
TM
Hussein.
Hussein.
Yes, I'm there. Please.
Yeah, tell me which number you would like to take. You're going to be the
Thank
first
you.
one?
Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah. No. 4. My lucky number 4. And the date of today, 4.
All right, okay. Okay, I will read it for you. The art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery. I repeat, the art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery. Over to you.
Okay, once again, good evening to all the Toastmasters and Table Topics Masters. The art of teaching, well, I truly believe it actually is an art of discovery, because you discover while teaching is like learning twice. So first time, of course, you will learn a lot of things, but when you are teaching, you are learning for the second time, and you will discover a lot more things which you couldn't discover the first time. Moreover, you will find some great students and some mischievous as well, but in both you will discover something or the other which may help them to go great heights in their career. So yes, teaching can be in any form, like in school, in life, in your career, everywhere. So it always helps you in discovering your inner qualities and helps you to become a better person. So yes, I would definitely agree to the fact that art of teaching is an art of discovery. Thank you so much for giving me this chance finally in Table Topics. Back to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you, TM Hussein. It was a good try from your side. Next, who is going to volunteer actually? Anyway, everybody will get a chance today, don't worry.
Shiraz.
TM Shiraz, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Tabletop
Which
Master.
number you would like to take? Is it, we have 6, 5, 3, 1,
Number 3,
and
please.
8. Which one?
Number 3.
Number 3. I'll read it for you. Imagine you were selected as a student's representative to give a speech on Teachers' Day. Imagine you were selected as a student's representative to give a speech on Teachers' Day.
So I have to give a speech?
Yes.
Okay. That's great. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored today to tell about our teachers. Teachers are second to our parents who guided us from our small age till we grow up. In our life, if we divide our life into 4 parts, one fourth we have spent with our teachers. They did not guide us. They did not tell us how to study. They did not tell us what is maths, what is science, what is geography. They taught us discipline. They gave us good guidance how to become good human beings in this world. So all of us, please get up for 1 minute and show respect to all the teachers in the world. Great. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you, TM Shiraz. It was a wonderful speech from you in this table topics, actually. Who is going to volunteer next? We have members as listed here.
Give to Prakash.
But there is one guy, his name Sayyid Omar. Who is that?
It's me, Toastmaster of the day.
Ah, it's you, no. Prakash.
TM Prakash, which number you would like to choose? Hello? I think he's not available.
All right. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, let's go for 8.
8.
Yeah.
Imagine a school or a classroom without a teacher, but a computer. Imagine a school or a classroom without a teacher, but a computer.
Okay, thank you very much for this chance. This is second chance that I got today. See, this is very true. Actually, this topic tells us so many things. Nowadays, what is happening? There's all the teachers, but the computers. Only everything is happening from the computers. All the teachers are on the YouTubes. All the teachers are in applications. Everything is happening through the computers. And I don't know what future coming in, what these students this time they're going to head it. But this is what I think is a very good chance for the students to learn new things. At the same time, they study their classes. They also study about some other things like how to play Pygame, how to play these other video games. So I think they have developed a nice dual memory. This is what I think. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, TM Prakash. That was a wonderful table topics from your side. Who is going to volunteer next? We have 3 more chances remaining. Who is going to be the first? Who is going to be the 5th or 6th?
I can go.
Yeah, sure.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Here is your topic. Teacher opens the door. You enter by yourself. I repeat. Teacher opens the door. You enter by yourself.
Table topic master and fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Don't you feel that this is exactly the same what we are doing here in Toastmasters? Yes, of course, teachers, we love them, they are great. But let me talk more about Toastmasters. Like, I've been away from school like more than 20 years or 25 years even. So let me talk about Toastmasters. In Toastmasters, when a new member come here and join, we start with them. As so many people were saying today that Alan Paul was their mentor and he was like the master of everything and you won't ever forget him, right? But let's say, for example, Job Daniel, when he started with Alan, And Alan tried to help him many times and give him a lot of things. But Job Daniel was, let's say, for example, ignoring. And he didn't do anything. He didn't follow anything. So what will happen then? He will never be in the place that he is right now. We can see how great he is doing, how amazing job he is doing with the agenda, with everything for the club, and with his own improvement. Why? Because he started and he wanted to learn and improve in himself. We are all here teachers in this life. We are all here teachers in Toastmasters. We are helping each others to improve ourselves and be better versions of ourselves. But if we didn't take this opportunity and move forward and tried our best to invest in ourselves, nothing will happen. Nothing will change. So I totally agree with the quote that the teacher is there, but you are the person who needs to work and move forward and improve in yourself. So keep going, everyone. You all are doing great. Thank you so much. And back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, TM Marie. As usual, you amaze us with your impromptu skills, actually. Yeah. Thank you. So we have two more numbers remaining. Who is going to be the first and who is going to be the fifth? And
Yeah,
three members remaining, I think.
Give me the first one.
Yeah, sure. I will read it for you. Suggest few things that should change or improve in our education system. I repeat, suggest few things that you should change, that you should think change or improve in our education system.
Thank you, Table Topic Master. An education to a kid is like a parachute. If you open it, the kid can fly anywhere. What I can understand from the current education system is it's a lot of bookish knowledge. You just have to read. I don't remember why I had learned about history. I don't remember why I learned about geometry, why I learned about trigonometry. And right now I am doing a project management work where none of these things are involved. I don't know how to manage my finances, where nothing from the finance was taught in my school life or in my college life. We were just reading a lot of books, inputting a lot of information in our brain, but when it comes to a real life, all these things are not applicable. So I am expecting the educational level to be changed to be more practical, so that we can learn more. Like if a kid is more into art, he should learn into art right from the beginning. Or if he's into robotics, he should be taught robotics. Or if he wants to be a finance manager, he should focus only on finance rather than learning everything and putting everything in a kid's mind. It's not going to do anything. You are filling a brain, and at the end, there is a brain drain. So the education system, if of course it's not in my hand, but if an education system has to be changed, it has to be changed right from the bottom. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Table Topic Master. Thank you.
That was wonderful insight from TM Job. Actually, I think he can take a speech based on that one, actually. Yeah. So the next one, the last, and we have only two people remaining, I guess.
I think so. I'm the only one left now.
Yeah.
Yeah, after this, our time will be over.
All right.
Yeah. So, two Syed are there.
More than one person, actually.
Together.
So I will read it for you. The best teacher teach from the heart, not from the book. The best teacher teach from the heart, not from the book.
Table Topic Master. Heart and mind, they are two continuous, robust, thick things that work in every individual. Both try to compete each other. The mind says, I'm better. Mind says, I invented aeroplane, I invented parachute, I am an optimistic, so many things. But the heart says, Brother mind, if you're not in love of flying, then what is the use of the aeroplane? Brother mind, if you don't love food, then what is the use of all this cooking items and things that all you invented? So the war always goes on, you know, heart, mind, heart, mind. But actually in real world, both are really important. Well, just for an example, if mind had invented the aeroplane and heart would not have invented a parachute, how would have been like what all the safety measures that goes on? Heart and mind both together working makes a complete round circle. To have it's like, you know, from, like for example, from the mind, what all we taught from LKG, UKG, class 1, class 2, class 3, they taught us the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. All of a sudden, when I'm just in my class 6, they said like sun doesn't rise or sets, it stands in one place, but the earth goes round. So heart or mind, it's always challenging to those table topic master.
Thank you, TM Syed. Thanks for your insights. With this, our table topics, we are going to wind up. And from the timer, I think that everybody has qualified for the for this session, right, Mr. Timer?
Yes, table topic master Jijo.
Yes.
Everyone have qualified for this.
All right. So over to you, TMOD, TM Syed.
Thanks for that wonderful session, table topic master. I'm back here with sharing my slides.
Toastmaster Syed, let's run the poll for best speaker, best evaluator.
Yeah, sure. So we can run the poll show.
Yeah, okay, just hold on. So the polls for the best speaker. Okay, thank you. Now the next will be the poll for the best evaluator.
We haven't done evaluation yet.
Oh, thank you so much, Mustafa.
Yeah, table topics.
Yeah, sorry, table topics. Yes. Yes, table topics. Okay, the polls are done. So TMOD, you can continue.
Thank you, Job. So let me share my screen. Where am I? So fellow Toastmasters. So we are here at nearly end of our session. So any session without an exam is incomplete. So here, we also have an exam here. So it's an exam, you know, there's some misconception, like, you know, I never had this misconception, but somebody is always feel like teachers are always scary. No, teachers are never scary. So let's have this exam and see how good you are at the questions. So my first question here, why do cricket players never sweat? Can I have anyone raise hands? Anyone? Did
You
you saw the
actually
answer
showed
or
the
no?
answer to us.
Because they have huge fans.
I will skip this because you have seen the answer. I will skip this because they have very fans. Okay, let me go to the second question. Okay, if a plane crashes in between United States and Canada, where will they bury the survivors? So quick answer, quick.
There are no survivors.
Wow, who answered this? Job?
Timer.
Survivors,
All-rounder.
survivors and bury.
Survivors are
Doesn't make-
not buried.
Yeah, it doesn't
Exactly.
make sense.
Okay. So the third question, if you are in a dark room with a candle, a wood stove and a gas lamp and only one match stick left, which one will you light first? Candle, wood or gas?
Matchstick.
I think so. Did you saw my, are you hacking my sister? Yeah, the answer was right. Okay, so this would be my final question for the day. 3 men on the boat. The boat sank. Only 2 people get their hair wet. Why?
Because one is bold.
Man, why? How come you become all so smart coming to Dreamweavers? Really interesting. So, fellow Toastmasters, we are
Bold.
here at the 4th stage of our session, the evaluation. I hand over this podium to our multitasker for the day today, our president, Toastmaster Kabiruddin. So kindly, the podium is yours. Please come here and do the evaluation, please.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. A very good day what we had today, with a lot of learnings about teachers, table topics, everything. But before that, I had noted down certain points. I would like the tech moderator to just allow me to share my screen. Done? Okay. Host disabled. Okay, good. So let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, good, great. So as my pathways is towards presentation style, I would like to present my feedback also in the presentation. Okay, so let me just go with the first part of our meeting. It was meeting schedule and agenda. It really started on time, which is a great discipline. A great intro by Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Jeju. I thank him because every time he starts with a very good energy level and we are all excited to hear him. All the speakers were present. There were certain absentees, but the changes had been taken very smoothly. The coordination between the president, the VP, it happened very smoothly. This was about the meeting schedule and agenda. About the role players, fantastic job by Toastmaster of the day. You have introed the roles very clearly. Who's the timer, who's the hour counter, and also your theme, which was very well done. I also would like to thank the grammarian who have actually given us an excellent word, Getty. I didn't use it, but it was a very good word. I should have prepared my sentences to use this. Coming forward to the table topics, when we have a theme, everything should go as a theme. So if you wear formals, you wear complete formals. You don't wear a sport shoes on a formals. So the table topics were actually in line with the theme, and it was very well explained by table topic master why we have to have table topics, what it will assess, and it was a very creative style. But I would have liked a better approach that you should have used some sort of presentation or some other techniques to avoid coming in front of camera and showing different numbers. That is one feedback which you can take it. It would really help you a lot in future. About the meeting discipline, I've got a lot of learning environment today. I hope everyone would have you got it. And the involvement in table topics, speakers, role players was good. As mentioned, the changes were very good. And now with this, I would just like to close my stop the viewers for share. Yes. Yes, I would like to close it and come back to the meeting. It really went well. Let's take the meeting forward. I would like to again invite the evaluators for the session who will be taking up for the speaker, who will be evaluating the speeches for the speakers. So back to you, Toastmaster of the day, for the evaluation. Can you just introduce them?
Sure. Okay. I would like to call in the first evaluator. Could you kindly come in and hold? Kindly come in, please.
I'll be going back in the timer mode again. So I would request you to
Sure, sure, President. Just a second. Evaluator Toastmaster Mustafa, can you kindly come in and evaluate this for the speaker Toastmaster Prakash, please?
Am I audible again? Okay.
Yes, you're audible.
Thank you, TMOD. Thank you, TMOD. Good evening once again. I will be evaluating my target speaker, Toastmaster Prakash. Firstly, I would like to congratulate him for delivering one of wonderful speech once again. His speech title was Smart Travelers. In the era of smartphones, smart television, smart watches, TM Prakash, and at the apt time when the flights are opening. So this is a great timing. Now I'd like to tell you something which I like. Firstly, I like the background. You sacrificed your guitar for this speech and you went for a plain red background, which is wonderful preparation. So you like that is thing. Thirdly, I like the structure. You taken us to the Goa and Darjeeling, and then you added one tragedy. Then you added your own experience, and then you you took us to the guidelines what we need to do. So this is something very good. The structure was very clean. And lastly, what I really interacting, and you were having some punchlines and you are adding it to the VIP of the meeting. Now I would like to give you certain suggestions. Firstly, it's better if you are standing up. If you are standing up, the energy level will be much higher than what it is right now, because when you're sitting, you will not be able to move your hand, you will not be able to move yourself. So all these things, you will get all these benefits if you are standing up. Secondly, when you are listing something, when you are saying something, the do's or something, you just need to tell it, then you can tell the details. If you are telling the details first, then people will not be able to follow the points. Lastly, you can work on your voice modulation. When you are talking about for example, you are talking about the missing out the best part of the museum. You could have told, you could have been to aquarium, which was the most important part of the museum. So these things, if you are adding, it will become much more enjoyable. So I would like to congratulate you once again for this wonderful speech after your wonderful icebreaker, and I would wish that you will apply all the suggestion in your new next speech and do even better. Over to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hussein. for this wonderful evaluation of yours. Hopefully, Toastmaster Prakash will surely bring it up in his next speech. So I would like to ask Toastmaster Murtaza, who is our second evaluator for today, to kindly come up and evaluate Toastmaster Hussein. To you, Toastmaster Murtaza.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Where's the food? For your 3 words title, WTF, I too have 3 words reaction. Wow. WOW, wow. Toastmaster Strain, you started in excellent way with Pringles in your hand and title, Where's the food? I'm sure everyone instantly got curious and you did great job in getting everyone's attention. You also did very good with your humor part. Throughout your speech, they were humorous punch. I believe human is your strength, and it's really good to see you're constantly doing so good with your humor part. Your expression and hand gestures were also very good. But we are all in Toastmasters to become better version of ourselves. So I have 2 points of suggestion to make your speeches more better. Number 1, though your hand gestures were good, but as you were standing up, there was more space. So you could have used the space by moving, which I think it would be more energetic. And second, I was looking for better and concrete conclusion. You finished your speech in around, I think, 6 minutes. So of course, you had time also. So I would recommend you to work better on your conclusion also. All in all, it was great speech, and I wish you all the very best for your future projects. Over to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Murtaza. Hopefully, Toastmaster Hussein will surely get some valuable feedback from you, and he shall apply. So coming up to our third evaluator, Toastmaster Asil, who will be evaluating our Job Daniel. To you, Toastmaster Asil.
Hello again, good evening. It is an honor to evaluate my target speaker, Job Daniel, once more. First time I evaluate him, he did a very good and excellent job. So I knew he would do better, just like last time. And indeed, he has. He talked about mentorship, or as he has called it, hero in general. He connected with his audience by talking about heroes in general. He dressed up prop. For a minute, I thought he was going to dress up like Batman, since he brought up fictional heroes. His vocal variety was impressive. He used high and low. I am still working on my vocal variety, so he set a good example for me. So thank you so much for that. I loved how you showed gratitude to his heroes, especially Toastmaster Allen. Yes, Danielle, I know Toastmaster Allen. I consider him the funniest member I know. There is one area of improvement. Precisely, only one area of improvement. I noticed you kept looking up. I'm not sure, were you trying to remember something or were you focused on something? I don't know. Anyway, I noticed you were doing like this. Some might have noticed, or it's just me. Anyway, you really need to be careful when looking up because I did the same mistake, except I was looking down trying to remember my speech. I did not notice I was doing that until my evaluator brought it up. He also gave me tips of how to remember my speech, not to forget. I am thankful for him for that. So depending on the reason why you were looking up, you shouldn't do that. You can only use your eye contact trying to connect with your audience, like right or left. Let them know that you know about their existence. Because this is how you connect with your audience. Still, you were able to connect with audience with gesture, vocal variety, grabbing their attention and asking them who was their hero or fictional hero, or you get my point here. All in all, you did a very good job in your presentation, showing gratitude to your character and using vocal variety. Just work on your eye contact and try not to get distracted. Don't make the same mistake I make most of the time. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day. General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sil. I hope next time my friend Job Daniel will see me not upside. So now coming one of the final evaluator from both heavyweight of our area. Area Director Siraj will be evaluating DTM Arij. So let's see what do we have here from our Area Director Siraj. To you, Toastmaster Siraj.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests. It's my privilege to evaluate an experienced Toastmaster like DTM Arid Jafar. But currently, I'm not going to evaluate her. I'm going to evaluate her speech. She has presented her level 1 icebreaker speech, which is a wonderful way of explaining herself, presenting herself to us. We know a lot of things about Arid Jafar. Ari Jafar does this. She is like superwoman. She is the brilliant person. We know a lot of about Ari Jafar. Today we learned few more things about Ari Jafar. What is it? One is she is 100% obeying her mom. Many instances she gave examples in the shop or in the where they had food at home. Many places she gave example. All of that she was saying that no, I obey my mom, even though my mom was pushing to get married, to her to get married. She is always says, no mom, I will obey you, but give me some time. It will come when the time comes. Yes, hats off to our DTM Arej Jafar. She has completed her level 1 project 1 icebreaker speech. During her speech, we noticed that her vocal variety, many places. I can say one example, the conversation between her mom and herself. You all would have noticed that the vocal variety, the hand gestures, how mom reacts, how she reacts, and it was wonderful. She was differentiating in a nice manner. I hope that you all can identify these matters to your and bring it to your speeches as well. The facial expressions. What in a happy mode? What is the facial expression? The sad mode. What is the facial expression? And this also you brought it to the speech very well. From beginning till end, we notice many places: money resistance, shopping resistance, and water resistance, which is something negative, something different. You made us humor put into your speech. Kids are each 2,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, or in short, full of humors in your speech. And I won't forget this five kids, 10 kids, 20 kids. This was wonderful. Few comments I would like to mention is you are faster than your internet connection. So I prefer that you can reduce your movements so that we can grasp your movements easily. And you usually they say that in a speeches per minute 100 words, 100 to 150 words. I think you are using the maximum number of words, 150 words. It would be great that to make it more dramatic, reduce the number of words. Overall, the speech was wonderful. Try to remove the filters, and you will be great in next speeches. Over to you.
Thank you, Area Director Siraj. That was really kind of you coming at the last moment and helping us fulfill this. So we are here, almost end of today's meeting. Like, like started with our Job Daniel, hero, mentors, all good things will come to an end. So here, the meeting of us was to say thank you to all our teachers who had given, like, for example, made writing on the blackboard, making our life white. Just 2 words, thank you. It's like very simple things. It cannot be, we cannot express the gratitude in just these 2-letter words, thank you. Until when we all were going to school and colleges, the teacher we know were only our school teacher, class teacher, PT teacher. But when you get married and when you become father, we come to understand a few more things. Your parents were also one of the best teachers that you can learn from. Like, for example, when I started earning and managing my own expenses, mathematics was like out of my control. I don't know what magic my father was doing to manage all our expenses. We had 4 children. He was managing everything in a well. Me having 2 children, finding so difficulty. Like in other ways, when you grow a little more better, mature, time becomes the big teacher for you. Time teaches us each and everything. But the one thing before ending this meeting, I would always tell you is like, never stop learning. Me also, like how our DTM Arit said, like past 25 years, no, there was nothing to learn. Thankfully, Toastmaster gave me an experience that the student in me, the child in me became alive. At least I'm here with all of you, group of people learning something, everything new in each and every meeting. Honestly, to tell you, I was not so confident. When I was just speaking in front of you, my speech was like very fast. Most of the time, people don't understand what I was able to tell them. But now, people are understanding what I'm going to tell them. So here, before ending my speech, I would also remind all our club members that Toastmaster is one of the best thing any age you can learn. Everybody is invited. Bring in anybody who needs in learning to bring the child out. And before handing over the podium to the president, I would like to remind each and all of our members that the membership is also going to expire this month, September 30. Hopefully, our vice president for treasury might be contacting you. Kindly renew your membership also. With this, I end my session for here and I hand over the podium to this club president, to you, Toastmaster Kabir.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Indeed, very wonderful session. I had a very big learnings today as a general evaluator, as a president. The table topic which came to me was experience is the best teacher. And now I was between the timer and the evaluator, I was just shuffling my presentation slide. I missed to focus on certain areas, and that actually gave me an experience. I would also thank Toastmaster Job Daniel, who supported me through WhatsApp on how's the flow. But nonetheless, I've actually evaluated as a general evaluator of the meeting of half through. So I would now like to call upon for the evaluator as a timer. I would say that everyone had been qualified except Toastmaster Murtaza, who have actually taken 1 minute 40 seconds. The minimum time was 2. So tech moderator, just you can see that. And as a matter of fact, it's a teacher's day tomorrow. So I would like to approve this, take it into account because teachers consider all the students on a 1I level. So let's approve it and you can take the board. Before I go in the next session, I would like to call upon the grammarian to have the grammarian report of the day. That is Toastmaster Job Daniel.
Is launching the poll. Okay, polls are done for the best evaluator. Okay, thank you so much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Kabiruddin. As a grammarian of the day, now I will be submitting my report. The word of the day for today was Katie. And today I saw that only 2 people have used it. I'm not sure if I have missed anyone. What I have heard is Toastmaster Syed and Toastmaster Kabiruddin have used the word of the day, gaiety, and Toastmaster Hussein also had used the word of the day.
Even
Mustafa, I
Toastmaster
don't find
Mustafa.
Mustafa also. Okay. Uh, then I saw good usage of words. Mr. Toastmaster Prakash had really good usage of words or good language in his speech. Like planning is more important by traveling. Vacation without a proper plan is going in ruin. Walking into unknown path, bad impression. Traveling to new place will be scary. So these are all good usage of language, which I saw in his words, which is really amazing. Moving on to Toastmaster Hussein, I saw he was using multiple the good language. Is food is a gift from heaven, nourishing food. Food is love, and love is food, which is really amazing. Calm the memories and calm the calories. It is very, very interesting line. From DTM Arich, uh, we have plenty of things to learn, but a few of things which I have noted is we are all teachers in Toastmasters, which is really a valid thing, and to be a better version of ourselves, to invest in ourselves. All these are few of the lines which I have noted down. From Toastmaster Mustafa, there is something called out of the league. Toastmaster Jijo has mentioned art of assisting discovery. Another word which I noted from Toastmaster Shiraz is they taught us discipline. So overall, there was very good high usage of vocabulary and good usage of English from everyone. I really appreciate everyone's everyone to use word of the day more in all the meetings and in further meetings also. And once we get a chance to go as a grammarian in other club meetings, we should take up this opportunity. It's very good. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Grammarian Toastmaster Jogdanda, for the wonderful evaluation. I would like to call upon the counter Toastmaster Asil, who's actually supporting us right from Egypt. Thank you for that. So can we have a report from your end?
Yes, most welcome. It's an honor to be with you all. You guys are benefiting me too by helping me take advantage of my free time. I would like to have roll drums for the king of and Roll drums, please. Toastmaster of the day, you had 5 and 4 So you're the king of the and today. General evaluator, you had 4 and 2 Toastmaster Shiraz, he said he repeated it. He said 4 times and 1 Table topic master Jijo 1 I myself guilty. I said I think 4 or 5 when I was giving table topic. Mustafa he had 2 and 1 The rest they were pretty good. All the speakers did a very good job presenting. Toastmaster Hussein and Toastmaster Arif. Even if she did make a mistake, I would have caught her. Sorry, Arif, you're a good friend and all, but if you had made a mistake, I would have announced it. All in all, you all did a very good job. Toastmaster of the day, congratulations as the king of Oz. And back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Asil. What a wonderful evaluation. I would also love to have this feedback. How do I reduce this in the following sessions? I would also implement that thing. I request everyone to do it. And now coming back, we already had the evaluations done. So can we run the poll for the best role players, please? Tech moderator.
Yes, it's launched. Done. End the polls.
Thank you, tech moderator. Now we are actually crossing the time. I would not like to take more time from you. So we had a wonderful meeting. We had very good learnings. I would also say that whatever feedbacks you get, try to implement it. We all are our teachers by ourselves. So we have to do our self-learning to take free feedbacks also from others, what they are doing, how they are maneuvering those changes. So coming back to our final session, as the president, I would like to call in upon the awards. So if you can, VP Education, if you can support me with the awards.
Yeah, I will be distributing the certificates. Can I have the screen share,
Thank you.
please?
Please.
Do I have screen share?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Wow. The best speaker award, naturally, when you have a leader in the group, it goes to DTM Arij. She had a very clear marketing for herself, I would say. And DTM Arij, it was really
Thank
wonderful.
you.
I would be again listening back to you, the speech, what you have said, to perfectly analyze and take the learnings from it. I would also like to
Thank you
mark it
so much.
how you did it today, because I was more focusing on timer today than your speech. But don't worry about it. I will see the recording and get back to you on this.
Thank you
And
so much.
thank you. Thanks a lot. The best, yes, the best speaker, TTM Aris. Can we have the best role player, please? The best table topics award goes to Toastmaster Job Daniel. Fantastic job. You always do a great job, and we appreciate whatever you're doing. Keep up the same good works. You are always here to support us, and also today you have supported me a lot on the meeting. And we also have the awards for the role players. None other than Toastmaster Syed. He always deserves, because he's taken a unique theme out based on the date, month, and also the way he's integrated today with the table topics also was very good. And I thank him for taking up the job and giving the best out of today. Thank you, Toastmaster Syed. And we have one more award left. Yes. Best evaluator. Our area, it goes to our area director, Shiraz. You have given excellent evaluation today with complete on the speech of Areed Jaffer, which was also wonderful today, what she's delivered. I thank you for coming into our meeting today and taking a change on this evaluator role. And a level 4 DTM candidate speech can be only evaluated by area director like you. Thank you, area director Shiraz, for this. So
thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
before I conclude the meeting, I would like to get back to you and have a feedback about today's meeting. Area director Shiraz, can I have a feedback from you?
A wonderful meeting. I enjoyed a lot. I was in another meeting. Canva, advanced Canva session was going on. So I saw that it's 8 o'clock. Then I shifted. I think around 8:15, I shifted to Dreamweavers meeting. I enjoy and I learn something new from your meetings. I like TMOD Syed, how he managed and make the audience entertained. Some people they think that the best role player it gets always it goes to TMOD. No, not like that. I remember last meeting in Desert Pioneers, two meetings before, the best role player went to general evaluator, and Sims once or twice it went to table topics master also. So it's not easy, and you have put a lot of efforts in TMOD role. That's I think TMOD is the backbone, managing everything, and he did it fantastic in this session. And he covered the XCOM role as well. He mentioned about the memberships. It's very important because the clubs to survive, we have to have a good healthy to become a good healthy club. You have to pay the membership fees on time. So wonderful, you all did it very well. We were doing a campaign in Sims recently. We are telling each and every member to contact at least 5 members, list down 5 members and contact them for their meetings. So they are just progressing on it, how to do it. I suggest you all also, each and every member just list down whoever you know, more close people, 5 to 10 people. We have plenty of people, office, in family, in friends, maybe in India, in our countries also. We can tell them to join the meetings. Just an invitation, sometimes they will join to see your good speeches. Over to you, President. Thank you.
Thank you, Area Director. Yes, very truly said. This is one of the feedback because we also have certain members who are Toastmasters who are inactive. And as a friend, partners, and members of a club, we should also take up a level of, accountability to just give them a call and ask them how are they doing and why are they not joining the meeting. Because you as TMOD, you as speaker are putting a lot of efforts to prepare yourself and delivering in front of people. So the more the audience, it would be better for you to get a lot of feedbacks. So as I would say that it's everyone's responsibility to check in the group. If somebody is inactive, just say hi, hello, or text him and try to see that why is he not joining and try to bring them back to the club. There might be some issues where we can overcome his issues if there are. Before even one more, I would like to hear a feedback from DTM Arij. She is also the president of one of our sister club. So DTM Arij, can you just throw in some insights about the meeting today?
It was a great meeting today. Thanks to all of you, all the EXCO members and the club members for making this meeting successful like that. I know how meetings can, like how preparing for the role players and for the agenda can be hard because I'm a VP education for another 2 clubs other than the president of another club. So it is really stressful sometimes. That's why I want you all to not be like Murtaza wearing a mask and hiding behind it, but to be clear and always take a role and help the VP education because it is something really good to be all as a one team and help each others so we can have a great meetings just like what we had today. Only one thing that you, Muhammad Kabir, confused me when you started immediately with your evaluation, skipping the evaluator and make it with the Toastmaster of the day. I was like, what's happening? But anyway, you all did a great job.
No, this is what happens when you are into marketing role. You always focus on presentation rather than audience.
That's just a humorous speech. Don't worry about it. And thank you so much. It was really great meeting. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, DTM Arij. last feedback. And yes, you're from Cairo or Alexandria. These are the two places which I know in Egypt.
No, it's Cairo. Maybe I'll go to Alexandria for a vacation. Anyway, I was invited by Toastmaster Mortaza. I was supposed to be evaluated last time, but because on this weekend I was moving to Cairo, it was a bit stressful. It was a really great meeting. I only found out today that it's all about teacher. I was all like, are you guys encouraging me to be teacher? I really enjoyed speech as the first speaker, traveling. I am an adventurous girl, so I am looking forward to traveling inside Cairo. There's Mr. Hussein. I also live to eat. And because of your speech, you made me hungry, so you better order for me pizza. Those Mr. Arij, I really enjoyed your humorous speech. Maybe you should use it for your humorous contest. And I really love the quotes and table topic. Toastmaster job, Danielle. I'm proud of you. You did a very good job once more. Hopefully I can be speaker in your club for next time. All in all, thanks for having me.
Thank you, Toastmaster Asil. Thanks a lot for that wonderful help you're giving us, taking out time from Egypt and giving us. And what I would like to say is that, yes, you have our meeting ID, and the meetings are 1st and 3rd of Saturday every month. You're most invited. We would like to, send the invites to you on these dates. You're most invited for the meeting. Let us know if you want to be a speaker, evaluator, or you would like to take any other roles as well. And with this, I would like to conclude the meeting. And before we leave, can we have a photograph, a group photo with some theme
Let's
of
have
teachers?
salutations for our teachers.
Huh?
Salutations for our teachers.
Okay.
Teachers.
Yeah. So is everyone there? Can I have everyone? Yes. Oh, so I'll take the 1 second. Give me a second. Snip screen mode.
Gijo, you're not doing.
1, 2, 3, go. Done. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice evening. Enjoy your weekend. And let's also prepare for the next meeting. Put in the group the invite for the next meeting. I would like to be the speaker for the session next. Have a great evening, guys. Good night. Good night. Enjoy.
Night.
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye.